and gentlemen, welcome to the SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber, the last stop before Australia is taken over by the WWE. Hope everyone had a great Friday. As you do know, of course, if you pay attention to any of the sports updates, this is a pre-taped event. So, of course, we have not seen anything related to it. But with that being said, we waiting on the kickoff. We got about 7 minutes till the start of SmackDown, and I swear, Matt Tastic is over there. Y'all can't hear him, thank God. Anyway, I do. You got to fix all that. Oh, jeez. Well, I think we are kicking tonight off with LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. I do know that it was announced by WWE. Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan will be going head to head tonight, so that's going to be a good battle before Elimination Chamber. Of course, we did see the press event last night, so Tiffany Stratton flew all the way back from Australia over to wherever SmackDown's being held out tonight. Matt Tastic in the chat with Hickory Dickory Hickory Lickory Doo. Here we go. This is the night we're getting into, ladies and gentlemen. But cannot wait to see how this SmackDown does go. Hopefully, we see The Rock. He is not slated to be over at the Elimination Chamber, or Roman. I don't know. Jimmy and Jay and Solo. Well, Jimmy and Solo, they may be over there. We can see something crazy happen there. We are getting our nightly poll running. Currently, right now, live on the YouTube, we have a running poll. Who will win between LA Knight and Drew McIntyre? Because as you know, across the board, we are an LA Knight fan. Also, we get to see the first match for Braun Breaker, as he has now signed with SmackDown as of last week. Matt Tastic with some yeets. He is a Uso Yeeter. We got L.A. Knight. Yeah. Let's see. Got 4 minutes. He'll kick off. My goodness. David Maja in the chat with the LA Knight. Yeah. Yes, sir. Knight is where it's at. I honestly think he's going to get either not the Undisputed. He's going to get the Intercontinental, United States, He's gonna get one of the mid-card titles to start with. I hate that. I think he is, in my opinion, a higher caliber than a mid-card, but we'll see him continue to grow in the WWE as the fan favorites. Oh, after following SmackDown, we will be having our live kickoff show with Matt Tastic, good old Titan Shredder. Also, we should be having Dylan. He was with us on the last one as well. So hopefully we'll get everyone in, get that set up for y'all, and it will be following, like I said, concluding SmackDown. Fantastic, crazy dude, out here wild. Ow. So, chat, while we got just a few moments, who y'all want to see win the men's and the women's Elimination Chamber? Becky and Randy. I can agree with Randy. I don't want to see Becky win it. Not a real Becky fan. We're officially 30 seconds to the start of SmackDown. Everything's shared out for the wrestling community to know we are live and ready. I tell you, yo, welcome. I do believe I could welcome. Welcome. It's been a minute. Woo! Well, they started a little late tonight.
Forever. Together.
LA Knight, yeah.
Earlier today, just hours away from his first appearance in an Elimination Chamber match. But the megastar better be ready for tonight because he clashes with this man, Drew McIntyre, who is on a mission to get to WrestleMania.
And over on the women's Elimination Chamber side, Liv Morgan is here as she continues her revenge tour tonight. In a way, Tiffany Stratton. Her winning ways.
Tell you what, she threw 30 hours to fly back 30 hours.
The final gold ropes are being tightened, the pods reinforced, the competitors are prepared, and the chamber awaits. We are on the eve of Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. This is Friday Night Smackdown on Fox.
Let's go, let's go.
Tonight's Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Oh, good old Bianca Belair is here. Wow.
News, what a great way to kick off Friday Night Smackdown.
Did not know Bianca was going to be with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Bianca Belair.
Bianca obviously not competing tonight as the EST has her sights set on tomorrow morning, making history once again, as Bianca Belair did in the 2022 Elimination Chamber and hopes to run it back tomorrow morning in Perth, Australia.
As all eyes of the WWE Universe focus on Perth, Australia, these 6 superstars will risk it all under career-altering circumstances. The Elimination Chamber match.
I'm enjoying these new
For the
creative
victor, the price
promos.
of pain will be well worth the reward. A women's world championship opportunity at the biggest WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 40.
We're taking over. Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get to WrestleMania.
These other women weren't expecting Raquel Rodriguez to even be back. It's the beginning of the Raquel Rodriguez era.
Liv Morgan is going to win the Elimination Chamber. If you don't like it, you can cry about it. But if I were you, I'd watch me.
Naomi blazes her own path, and although the competition is
the
fierce,
glow
I've become stronger
of
and better
Naomi.
in every way.
Tiffany Stratton. I thrive on the big stage, and Elimination Chamber will be no different.
Becky Lynch is the man. Every time the odds are stacked against me, I find a way to defy them. I'm the best to ever do it.
We're taking
Live from the land down under, who will rise above their competition and earn a women's world championship match at WrestleMania 40?
We're taking over.
Liv and
We've got the EST
Tiffany Stratton are
already
starting it off.
And we are being treated by Liv Morgan on her revenge tour. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan. Liv has the unfortunate task of competing.
It is good to see
Just
Liv
before
Morgan
one of the
back
most
for
grueling,
sure.
brutal matches in WWE. There you see Bianca Belair looking on, using this opportunity to scout 2 of her opponents, as 6 women will be locked inside of the Elimination Chamber, with the winner earning a Women's World Championship match at WrestleMania.
Liv Morgan earning her place in the Elimination Chamber by defeating Zoe Stark on Raw a couple of weeks ago. That's part 1 of an arduous journey on the pathway to WrestleMania.
Good old Tiffany Stratton. They have that damn pink light on her, bright as shit.
Tiffany Stratton. Tomorrow morning, Wade, if you're on the East Coast of the United States. Last night, if you're on the West Coast. But Perth, Australia will be the center of the universe as
Good
Tiffany
old Tiffy time.
steps inside the Elimination
Now
Chamber
last night
for
at the
very first time.
press event, she got a huge ovation. It really surprised us.
Take your future in your own hands at the Elimination Chamber.
Tiffany had better not make the mistake of looking past Liv Morgan, because as this business has taught us many times throughout the years, Revenge is a great
Tiffany
motivator. And right now, revenge is what is fueling Liv Morgan, who still holds Rhea Ripley accountable for the injury she sustained, taking away months of Liv's career.
Well, it was Tiffany Stratton who
Will Liv's second match back from injury. This is going to be very interesting. Tiffany Stratton's second match on the main roster.
Rather presumptively assuming she's going to defeat them both with ease in the Elimination Chamber, hence why we find ourselves in this match now.
Tiffany's had enough.
She's done it, I don't blame her.
I mean, the WWE Universe is expecting a matchup between Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton, but...
Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, good God.
Liv Morgan came here for a fight at the EST. Bianca Belair.
Yeah. You don't like the way them still steps feel. I can only imagine how you're going to feel about that elimination.
Destroy one another right now. Cover here by
On
Morgan.
to
Belair must be the smartest woman in the building, getting her homework done, leaving no stone unturned in her quest for success in the Elimination Chamber.
Out of the way just in time. Discus clothesline.
1, 2. Oh, discus clothesline off the rip. Surprising. That's right.
If you're Tiffany Stratton and you are coming into the first ever Elimination Chamber you have competed in, you need all the confidence on your side. Wade, what are your memories of the first time you stepped inside of the dreaded chamber?
Shock, disgust, and a
There
desire
is the
to get
ratings
hell out of
overalls
that
for
chamber as
Tiffany
quickly
and
as
Liv.
possible. My
Liv
cards
is
were
an
marked from the
89
beginning,
overall,
and I
ladies and
simply
gentlemen.
went
She
into
was out of
meltdown. Now, you
action
talk
for
about
several months.
confidence.
That's great.
I don't think Tiffany Stratton has
Hey,
ever
look at her
had
2023
any confidence
career
issues. In fact,
year. Oh, backstabber.
I don't think any result
Gosh.
could possibly improve.
Oh, 1, 2, kick out.
Confidence, you've got to include Bianca Belair with very good reason in that conversation. Not only has Belair stepped inside of the Elimination Chamber in the past, she has won the thing.
Yeah, it's pretty rare to be able to claim an accolade like that. Victory in the Elimination Chamber goes a long way
It's
to
Tiffany
making
Stratton and
the
Liv
EST
Morgan.
perhaps the favorite tomorrow morning
Tiffany
in the
Stratton.
chamber.
I wonder if there's any
Is the
benefit
Barbie
to being
of
Tiffany
the
Stratton.
WWE.
Yes, that there's plenty of footage, plenty of tape.
nice.
Cover here by Stratton from your tenure in NXT. But I would dare say that Stratton has a bit of the unknown on her side as she heads into the chamber. Would you agree?
Well, throughout her career, opponents have consistently judged the book by its cover when it comes to
There you
Tiffany.
go. Just throwing her around the ring
They'll
now.
call the buff Barbie doll for nothing.
Buff
And this woman
Barbie.
is
That's
double
what they
tough.
call her.
She is a scary proposition, and I think
Oh,
she
oh,
is going
one for
to
a
eat.
clothesline miss.
Oh, crucifix driver.
Crucifix
Stacked up
driver.
high. Morgan nearly put Stratton away there. I agree with every word you just said, Wade.
Nope.
Tiffany Stratton's got talent that Daddy's credit card couldn't buy. Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton rolls on.
Now, you heard what Corey Graves says, that she has talent that Daddy couldn't buy. That's crazy. But Tiffany Stratton, from what we understood, was huge in like bodybuilding and like gymnast stuff. So she's got a lot of talent overall, not just inside the ring as well. So she's doing very good for herself. She done good on NXT. She came in the women's NXT championship within like her first year being there. She then lost it to Becky Lynch, which gave Becky a Grand Slam champion title. And then on top of that, you had her going to the main roster within like a year and a half, 2 years of being there. So extremely talented around the board. Now we've seen the overall ratings, 79 for Stratton, and then 89 for Liv. With that, I think Tiffany could be a little higher just because of what she done on NXT, but yet again she just got pulled up, so that what make a difference there. Then you see that Liv's is still high, even though she was out for 6.5 months. But she was out 6.5 months due to the fact that her arm was injured, her shoulder. I think it was a rotator cuff. So I think the ratings speak for themselves. They're extremely accurate. Either way, we're looking forward to seeing how they continue to move forward with these two, especially Tiffany and Liv. I could see this going like the WrestleMania with them too, or Naomi. So I think they got a lot of good things rolling with the women's division now. So yeah, currently stacked. But how do y'all feel about the women's elimination chamber? Because I think the women's elimination chamber is going to be. It ain't gonna steal the show. It's going to be top tier because they have a lot of big names in it this year. And we're not going to see what we've seen last year with Shayna Baszler, or 2 years ago, when she came through and just ran through the contestants.
2 of the 6 women who will be locked inside of the dreaded Elimination Chamber tomorrow. Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton looking for an early advantage in one-on-one competition as the EST, Bianca Belair, looks on. Just a reminder to everybody that Elimination Chamber has a very special start time tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific. Either wake up early, stay up late. You are not going to want to miss these star-studded chamber matchups. Liv, I know. I'm sorry.
Here on the East Coast, it's going to be rough. Oh, what a right hand by Stratton. I'm telling you what.
Where my attention's at right now. Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan.
Everyone underestimates Tiffany Stratton.
Wait, as somebody who has competed inside of the Elimination Chamber, if you were one of these 6 women or one of the 6 men who will do battle, how would you prepare this close to the event?
Well, first of all, I certainly won't be competing tonight. I'll be doing what the EST Bianca Belair is doing. Outside of that, you've simply got to hope that when you get in there, you
hands.
The ground running. You cannot
slow in hand
in the Elimination Chamber because the damage you will sustain in that slow start is simply too great to overcome as the match continues.
Morgan put the brakes on for Tiffany Stratton and aided an elbow for her troubles.
Liv Morgan finally getting the win in her sails, showing that durability, showing that
step up into Gary, let's go.
To absorb pain and keep ticking.
Good pop up by Liv.
Even Bianca Belair impressed right now as Liv begins to roll. Morgan on her revenge tour, as she's calling it, hoping that it all leads to Philadelphia and WrestleMania
run up
40
knee.
with a title opportunity for the Women's World Championship, which will also be defended tomorrow in Perth.
It's like a code breaker off the daggone middle rope.
Late kick out there, and Bianca Belair thought this one was over, but I told you about Tiffany Stratton. She has made
Tiffany
a
is a
different
fighter.
stuff. And that bodes well for her chances inside the punishing Elimination Chamber.
Tiffany is a huge fighter.
Morgan now, fire in her eyes, but driven into the ground by
1, 2, kick out by
Tiffany Stratton
Liv.
is convinced that she is the center of the universe, and she'll go a long way to proving that claim if she has victory tomorrow morning in Perth, rolls on to WrestleMania.
I'm telling you, if Tiffany wins the Elimination Chamber, there will be some mad damn people.
Tiffany Stratton has a confidence advantage against most every opponent, but at the same time, let's be honest, Wade, the women in the locker room.
Here we go, Corey.
Prettiest moonsault ever.
Went for the prettiest moonshot and
good Lord. Morgan. The women on the roster not taking too kindly to the attitude of Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, but that same
Unique offense by Morgan.
It looked like a reverse neck breaker.
Tiffany
That was
Stratton
wild.
was there during her entire time in NXT. She
like to see
faced
it
the
there.
same issues with the locker room.
Liv
She
has got a
conquered them
lot
all,
bigger
won the
of
NXT
a
Women's
offensive
Champion
set
and
since she's
owned
been
that
gone, too.
division.
How sweet do you think it would be for Tiffany Stratton to get her hands on Becky Lynch, the woman who took the NXT Championship from Stratton?
Oh man, a lot of bad blood still exists there, but everywhere you look inside that chamber, there will be women with agenda.
Alabama slam.
Stacking up Morgan.
1, 2.
Right now, Tiffany Stratton's agenda is to break Liv Morgan in
That Alabama
half,
slam
and even the
was
EST
nasty.
felt the impact on that.
Oh, I feel like the disrespect that is often thrown towards Liv Morgan is simply too great. She has proven time and again she can get the job done in the biggest moments. Who could ever forget her winning the Money in the Bank ladder match back in 2022? Certainly up there with the biggest names in this
Or for the
division.
prettiest
Stratton again looking to
moonsault.
position Liv Morgan
Oh, once
for the
again.
prettiest moonsault ever.
Oh, nope.
Liv up just in time.
Reverse yet again.
Tiffany Stratton now realizing it's a very different level of competition here on SmackDown.
Oh, oh. Oh, goodness.
Powerbomb stack
1,
Stratton.
2.
Stratton trying her best to cling onto those ropes to prevent that slam there from
Tiffany tried. She tried.
Liv Morgan, but failing in the process.
Oh, good
Goodness,
Lord.
face first into our announce desk goes Liv Morgan. Oh, and
Oh,
Stratton
shit.
disrespecting Belair. The EST's seen enough. Watch
Oh,
Morgan
quick
come
roll
behind.
up.
O'Connor Rose shoulders are down.
1, 2. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get rid of Belair for us. 1, 2, 3.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany is officially undefeated since coming to the main roster.
Well, it was underhanded, Corey, but it was highly effective, and that's the exact kind of strategy that could propel Tiffany Stratton to victory in the Elimination Chamber. Just win.
Very smart. Very smart by Tiffany.
I'm standing by with Drew McIntyre. And Drew, you're just 24 hours away from what you've called the biggest match of your career. Where's your head at heading into Elimination Chamber?
One day. Feels like my entire life and career has led to this moment, this match, every twist and turn, every moment of heartbreak. My greatest love, wrestling. My most dysfunctional relationship. That title needs me as much as I need it. If I lose tonight, if I lose at Chamber, if I lose at Mania, it was all for nothing. If I lose, my entire career is about as useless as CM Punk's return to WWE.
Good Lord.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Drew is brutal, boy. But I get it. You know, they had all this hype about CM Punk, and then he gets hurt. But some of the memes that you've been posting and the T-shirt, man, I've been dying. Oh, I've been dying. It's like it's almost as comical as WrestleMania 37. When I beat you up, put you in a hurt lock, and make you pass out. You should have seen the look on everybody's face. I mean, the hype is real, Drew. These people are dying.
Oh, Bobby Lashley. Making Drew remember the bad time.
Brace for brutal force. Rhea Ripley.
This is my division
Little
because
Nia
mommy
Jax.
is always on top.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax just plowed through the champion. The irresistible force has been nearly unstoppable. And here we go, and the fight's on for the Women's World Championship.
I truly believe they're gonna let Rhea almost lose the title and then come back and win. But they're gonna give Nia a fighting chance inside that. But of course, with it being in her home country, I don't think it will. I don't think they could possibly do it, but they. Yeah, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Nia will come out victorious, or will it come down to Rhea taking it all the way to WrestleMania? All right, chat. We will be right back. Hey, had to get a little more of some waters. But where are we at? What time will it be for y'all with it? Y'all lucky enough to get to have it late in the morning? We are the 5 o'clock hour.
The NASCAR Cup Series heads to Atlanta for some high-speed pack racing. Catch every turn to see who takes home the checkered flag for the Ambassador Health 400. We kick things off with a pre-race at 2 Eastern and green flag drops at 3 on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
A home of Ashanti the
Hey, yo,
Adonis.
hurry up. If we're going to be a tag team, we got to look good. What are those? What are you wearing, bruh?
Oh, red's a good color on.
Your pants look like you got in a fight with the cat.
Okay, I got you. Hold up. I got you. Okay, hear me out. The last shirt you made fun of, but this one, come on.
Where'd you get this shirt? Babies R Us? You about to bust out of that thing.
Man.
Bruh, this is whack. I can't get jiggy with it.
Hold up.
For a new tag team.
That's that brown on brown. All right. Now, I see why you wrestle with these, right?
Nah, bruh. We're done.
Wait, but you got one strap, and then you got 2 straps now. You got 2.
What the hell?
Just wear the pants,
I'm not wearing it. Bro, I'm hot, and it's
7
Exactly.
hours.
You want to look warm.
I don't like that.
Right, you're hot.
Yeah, all black when I walk in. Yeah, money bags, I be flossing.
That's it. That's it.
Ooh, that outfit is bananas. I look like Will I Am right now. Are you serious?
You look like money.
You must be talking about crypto, but this is some bullshit.
Oh, stop, bro.
A new tag team of Ashanti the Adonis and
Wait, it's
Cedric.
hard to believe Elimination Chamber is tomorrow morning, but I want to talk about what we saw last week on Friday Night SmackDown. The Rock, Roman Reigns, side by side with the Great One officially joining the Bloodline. Well, the Bloodline's impact, to the surprise of no one, would continue to be felt this past Monday on Raw. Let's take a look at our progressive match floor.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Cody Rhodes, make one thing perfectly clear. The Rock is going to do everything in his power to make sure that you walk out of WrestleMania what you are, which is a loser.
Oh.
Your story is ending. Our story is just beginning.
Cody Rhodes now has a massive target on his back. Tonight, the American Nightmare versus McIntyre. Two men looking to prove to the world that they should be
Yeah, The Rock and Roman and the Bloodline's going to cause Cody a lot of issues.
Superplex. Off the top rope, massive Cody cutter. Oh no, Jimmy Uso. And from behind, Solo with a Samoan spike.
Owen Spike, awesome in match, just like it WrestleMania.
Roman Reigns and
Here's
The
what it
Rock.
is, man.
Warn Cody Rhodes that the Bloodline is coming after you. Main event, Jey Uso looks to win his first singles title and end Gunther's historic reign as Intercontinental Champion. Gunther's in control. Drop right on the announce table. Could this be Jey Uso's champs?
Way from hell.
Another spear. The champ's in trouble. Uso splash. Jey's gonna do. Oh my God. Jey Uso had the championship won. And I'm taking out his brother.
Set up the best match, Jimmy versus Jey.
Damn it, Gunther retains.
No matter how big you get, I'm always the big brother.
Hey, brother, you should have seen the look on his face. He was looking at me like, man, how could you do this to me, man? We supposed to be together. Ooze, yeet, no yeet. Hey, I wish you could have saw him, bro. I kicked him right in the face. Yeah.
Hold up. Who sent you to Raw?
Paul Heyman. Yes. He
Heyman
called the
did.
play. I ran the play. Listen, I double checked, triple checked what everything was. It was he called it. I went. I did exactly what the play was. Honestly, I ran it to perfection. If you ask me, but I
So
did
you about
run
to
with.
just stooge Paul. Just tattle on him, right? I called the play. I made that call. I quarterbacked that thing.
I ran it right.
You ran it to perfection.
Touchdown! Bloodline!
My tribal chief.
He's been left-handed.
Breathe. And deliver the message.
Grayson Waller is here.
Bring him to me.
Yes, my tribal chief.
This will be good.
I don't know what they're going to put in here.
There we see the newest addition to the Friday Night
Roll
SmackDown
on.
roster.
Oh,
One half of the
Breaker.
NXT Tag Team Champion, Braun Breaker, who promises to be a game changer in his SmackDown debut next.
Oh, he'll be a huge game changer. I don't know who they're going to put him up against. I don't know if this will be a squash match for him or if this will be a legitimate like match for him per se. But either way, he's gonna come out. He's gonna most definitely be dominant, no matter what he does. And Corbin with them, as they are part of the NXT tag team champions. But either way, I'm hoping to see Braun Breaker go after the IC or the United States, either one. Either way, he'll run right through them. Can't wait to see that. Then we still have the LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, pole rolling, and my gosh, LA Knight's running away with it. Oh, we also got Tyler Bate and half of the Judgment Day as well. But I'm hoping that we see Judgment Day drop the tag titles. It will be a good push for Drew and his money and the bank aspect. Best way for him to win it is to not have the tag titles. Oh, Greensboro. Monday Night Raw is coming to Greensboro, North Carolina.
Where you at?
Claymore! Let's go!
Where you at?
This place is electrifying.
Monday Night Raw is where it's at. Live in Greensboro, Monday, May 20th. Tickets and ringsider packages on sale now.
Bojangles.
Nice. They're doing still part of their North Carolina tour. I think they come to North Carolina like 3 times. That'd be very, very nice. I know we've already confirmed we're going to that one.
Tomorrow, the Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. And some
early in the morning
start
before
times to watch
Elimination
this
Chamber.
event. If you're watching in Perth, Elimination Chamber starts at 6 p.m. Saturday night. On the East Coast in the United States, it's 5 a.m. Saturday morning. And you see Hawaii, it's 12 a.m. and all the times in between. Stay up late or get up early, but no matter what time zone you're in, Elimination Chamber will be can't miss tomorrow.
Nope.
And earlier this week, you see the WWE superstars arriving in style in Perth, including WWE CCO Paul Triple H Levesque, Naomi, and the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley coming home to her native country. A truly amazing few days thus far for the WWE superstars, taking in the beautiful sights and sounds of Western Australia. The reception from the WWE Universe has been incredible, all in anticipation of tomorrow's historic Elimination Chamber.
As if I had a hella fun.
And still to come, 2 of the 6 competitors who will compete in the men's Elimination Chamber. It's the megastar LA Knight against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre later on tonight.
Let's see how loud his ovation is.
Welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown, and the moment we have all been waiting for a long, long time has arrived. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker. Bad news, I don't think I'm speaking out of school when I say this man has been earmarked for greatness since he stepped into the WWE Performance Center. The son of WWE Hall of Famer, the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner, the nephew of Big Papa Pump, the genetic freak, Scott Steiner. Braun Breaker has got that dog in him.
This is quite simply 250 pounds of nitroglycerin, one spark, and things are going to completely get out of control.
This has to be looked at as a massive opportunity for Dante Chen, an NXT superstar, the first Singaporean-born NXT superstar.
So he's on NXT. Don't know if he's fought with Braun before.
Braun Breaker truly is a freak of nature.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Incredible meteoric rise for Braun Breaker.
Oh, Lord, that is.
Just
that power.
In your tracks, that level of power,
Braun
that level of
Breaker.
acceleration is something we're simply not used to in this game. That's what's propelled Braun Breaker to being such a big deal in just 2 years.
Spear. Nope, there's the clothesline.
You know, Braun Breaker has actually been clocked running the ropes like that at 23 miles an hour. That's not human, dude.
23 miles per hour.
Listen, I've seen a million clotheslines. Nobody hits them quite like Braun Breaker. You take the most simple, basic move in the game, make it your own. You're destined for massive things.
It's a family tradition, but right now Dante Chen looking to make a name for himself, but just got
caught.
Good God, man. Braun Breaker, a bona fide.
Gonna spear this man in half.
Could be the beginning of the end.
Thanks for coming,
Mr. Chen.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker. The man is still one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, and Braun Breaker wasting no time.
I guess he left the tag titles at home.
On Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, let's be clear, this is Braun Breaker barely getting out of first gear. There is something beyond human about this man, and it is a dangerous prospect for the entirety of the SmackDown locker room.
Him and Gunther, man, that'd be wild.
Get used to it.
Good debut match.
An impressive victory from SmackDown's newest superstar, Braun Breaker. And gentlemen, speaking of impressive, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate have been on an absolute roll lately, and they will have the opportunity to challenge you for the WWE Tag Team Championships at the Elimination Chamber, and it's going to give you a pretty good opportunity to scout the competition.
Competition? Kayla, the word competition makes it sound like they actually have a chance, when in reality, they don't stand a snowball's chance in hell against us.
Besides, after our boys handle business tonight, the only thing left to do at the Elimination Chamber is going to be to pick the bones. Go get them, boys.
Here we go, the Judgment Day. Nick and Tom Mysterio. R-Truth has destroyed this tag team. I hope he's there.
The Judgment Day brimming with confidence as we approach the Elimination Chamber, and with very good reason, Wade. The Judgment Day could leave Perth, Australia with a clean sweep. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough as Dominic Mysterio. Tomorrow it'll be Bate and Dunn against Priest and Balor. Tonight, Bate and Dunn battle the other duo in Judgment Day, JD McDonough, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Next.
These cutscenes are doing, man, have been spot on. WWE 2K24.
We've been knocked down before. Might as well leave it on the floor. We've been knocked down before. Go, 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 go. Let me see.
With that being said, of course, it did go to a good old commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So, with JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio competing tonight with them, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of issues in this match. Excuse me. I do believe we'll see R-Truth get involved some way, some fashion. I also think at Elimination Chamber we'll see that as well. Because he has had a lot of issues with the Judgment Day, of course, as everyone knows. I truly am looking forward to seeing him either have a way in on making them lose the titles, or if he's involved at all, he'd be the reason they keep it, just to set up the Miz and Truth against Judgment Day. So we're going to see what happens. See how they got all this set up for it. I just know Damian Priest has to cash in at some point. Either way, it's going to be a good Elimination Chamber. We're looking forward to having all the wrestling community here with us as we continue to evolve the Kraken aspect.
And you're put in a position of carrying the charge. I went into a rage.
I'm poster boy for all the things you can do wrong.
I didn't know what it was going to take up here.
To the core of it, I'm a young man that's addicted to greatness.
WWE Legends. New season premieres Sunday, February 25th at 9. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday. Only on A&E.
Hey, Joaquin, listen. We need to take care of Legado. Every week is the same. No podemos seguir así. Okay? You.
Hey, guys.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say, the last few weeks, I've been watching you guys, and I mean, it's kind of sad.
Sad.
LWO is basically dead. I mean, where's Rey Mysterio? And what has following him done for you? What made you guys lost? But you know what? That's just a result of your choices.
Choices.
And maybe next time, your loyalty will be better. But if there is a next time.
Oh. Humberto and Angel Garza is going to make sure there is not a next time.
Ustedes me abandonaron.
You turned your backs on me. You abandoned me. Me abandonaron. And this is the price to pay. And it's only the beginning.
Hey, get out of here. Come on. That's enough, guys. Come on. Hey.
Well, it looks like the issues between Legado del
Yep.
Fantasma and the
This
LWO.
will probably go over to WrestleMania as well.
Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Here we see members of the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough and Dirty Dom, preparing for action against the duo who will challenge the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, tomorrow morning at the Elimination Chamber.
Done.
And their opponents, the team of Tyler Bate and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Wade, I don't think it can be overstated how valuable Tyler Bate has been to the career of Pete Dunne. Yes, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
Yeah, absolutely. So
They have yet to
Garfield
use the
kinda went
new
off the rails a little bit with his aggression over the past couple of
tag
years.
team.
Very entertaining,
They
but now
will
he's
see
got
that
a
added in
more
at the
mature
Elimination
approach,
Chamber.
and it seems to be paying off for him.
Well, Bate and Dunne have certainly gelled well together as a duo, and they had better be at the top of their game tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber as Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne challenge Finn Balor and Damian Priest for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. And remember, a very special start time for Elimination Chamber. Live WWE on Peacock, 5 a.m. Eastern here in the United States, 2 a.m.
Well, I tell you, they
Pacific.
keep reminding us.
Wait, you're a guy. You
that
had to
we
wake
gotta
up
wake up
at
early.
different times for every event WWE did throughout your life. It's our turn to put in the work, right?
Yeah, once again, traveling around the world. Growing up in England, I used to get up really early to watch all those shows, and believe me, there was quite a few tired
Good
mornings
Lord.
in school the next day, but always worth it. I'll be doing it again in LA to catch Elimination Chamber.
Tyler Bate and J.D. McDonough, two of the most technically proficient superstars on the roster. Bate, of course, a purveyor of British
They're
strong
getting
style. J.D.
McDonough
McDonough,
using the hair
a protege
to
of
get
none other
away
than
from
Finn
Tyler
Balor.
Bate.
These guys know each other pretty well from their days over on the UK scene, obviously excluding Dirty Dom.
That's just because Dirty Dom, I don't think, is allowed in the UK because of, you know.
Oh, no. He's a guest of royalty whenever he comes over there. I make sure of that. Give the king a quick phone call. We roll out the red carpet for the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Red carpet ceremonies may be in order tomorrow if Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate can manage to dethrone the Judgment Day and become undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. Look at this unique offense from the big, strong boy.
Yeah, very difficult to
He
stop
has
that kind of thing, and
the
that
wildest
just shows you the
body
ability of Tyler Bate to go from
style.
power to high flying to technical skills to
whoa,
something like
Oh,
that.
God. Got his legs caught. Nice.
From Bate. And the tag is made to the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. What a
Gonna have
contrasted
some broken
personalities
fingers
between
at the
Bate
end of
and
this.
Dunne, but they complement each
Oh,
other
what a fly.
wonderfully as J.D. McDonough was launched into the skies. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, sky high, almost in the ceiling, and it's
There we
ripping
go.
all of that pain on the lower back is J.D. McDonough, who is completely on the wrong side of the tracks here.
Fantastic teamwork covered by Bate.
On. Oh, wow, this is kind of one.
Bate and Dunne had to earn this opportunity the hard way. First of all, winning a fatal four-way matchup, followed by taking on the team of DIY to get their opportunity in the chamber. It's been hard-earned. They're not going to blow it.
It's certainly been an
Taking
hard
care of
process
business.
for Bate and Dunne to get to this point. Oh!
I got the hair.
J.D. McDonough ripping Tyler
Pulling
Bate down
it
by the
directly
hair.
down by his hair.
from the outside of
Jake
the ring.
moves.
McDonough may have just changed the complexion of this matchup.
For the first time, we are seeing this Judgment Day team get the
Dominic
upper hand here, and they
Mysterio.
have to make it
Covered
count.
by Dom. We know there are no championships at stake tonight, but what could it do to the psyche of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne if they are defeated tonight by other members of Judgment Day?
Yeah, well, this would be seen as the lesser two members of Judgment Day in terms of the tag ranks.
Isolating Tyler
Obviously,
Bate by
Priest and
himself.
Balor
Very
having
smart,
the
very
gold,
smart.
you have to put them at the top spot. So if you can't beat the lesser team, how on earth are you going to beat the tag champs?
Right now, Dominic and JD McDonough working together very, very well. Oh my goodness!
Good Lord.
Speak too soon. Pound for pound, it is
Gosh, up
claimed
and
that
over.
Tyler Bate is the strongest in WWE. That's why he's the big, strong boy.
Luring Dominic in.
Dom was
Tag
asking the
made
same
by
question
Pete
many
Dunne
others
on the
have. How do
outside.
I
Now the
go
Bruiserweight
against
looking to
this?
tee off.
All going south in a hurry for the team of Dirty Dom and JD McDonough.
There we go.
Classic Bruiserweight strategy. Find a body part and destroy it.
The smaller the joint, the better for
God,
the Bruiserweight.
Small joint manipulation, and now Pete Dunne just choosing another body part to dismantle. The knee of Dirty Dom in all types of trouble right now.
Pretty sure my ankle doesn't turn like
Modified
That is not a quality unique to
ankle
you.
lock
Wait,
right
that
there.
that is the human anatomy. No one's body's supposed to bend that way.
Oh no, Dom.
Ah.
They don't teach you that in the school
Ah.
of Lucha Libre.
Reversal by Dirty
Oh,
Dom.
oh, oh.
Tyler Bate trying to get a little
Tyler Bate
fancy and paid
got
for it.
caught.
Oh.
Oh.
So you get the sense that Tyler Bate was knocked a little silly in the corner.
Dom flattens Dunne and a
Oh my
soccer-style
God.
kick, man, just turns Bates lights out. The Judgment Day ripping away
Jeez.
control of this.
Judgment Day has all of a sudden got the upper hand due to Tyler Bates got slammed into the turnbuckle and then flipped over the top rope. And it does appear that he got soccer punted whilst doing so. That most definitely makes a difference. There's a wild. Looks like they're promoting the WWE rival. Legends rival. That's right. Got 6 solid votes for LA Knight. I think more or less 5 for Knight, 5 for Drew. course, everyone who is in the chat at the moment, we will be having Elimination Chamber kickoff following SmackDown. Oh,
this is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox as we witness the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne and his tag team partner Tyler Bate facing off against Dirty Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day. And remember, tomorrow morning, to us here in the United States, Bate and Dunne will challenge Damian Priest and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, the reigning undisputed WWE
Obviously, Tyler Bate the whole time has been getting beat up on the whole time.
Dirty Dom and JD McDonough right before the matchup. Take as big a chunk out of these two Englishmen as you can. Soften them up for us tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber. Just make it that much easier to maintain our stranglehold on the WWE Tag Championships.
Mysterio and McDonough have done a tremendous job of cutting the ring in half for the last several moments, isolating Tyler Bate, not letting him anywhere near Pete Dunne as Dominic executes the Three Amigos. Oh, wait a minute. We're still one Amigo short. Tyler Bate turning the tides.
Pushing momentum. Let's go, Tyler Bate. Get a hot tag, the Dirty Dom.
To maintain himself in this match.
Dirty Dom's gonna get a hot tag. Wow.
SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by
Wow, step up injury. Nice. Wow, gave one to Dirty Dom. Another one to JD. Hell, give him another one. Ah, good God.
And things are going downhill for the Judgment Day.
Finn Balor and Damian Priest can't be enjoying what they're seeing right now.
Wow.
Night JD.
JD just getting ragdolled at this point, offering nothing in response.
Cover by Dunne.
To the poker face scowling Pete Dunne.
Perhaps the most disturbing aspect of the scowl on Pete Dunne's face is you know that his brain is working overtime trying to dream up new ways to hurt you.
I've simply never seen anybody go from casual indifference to rabid rage in the blink of an eye, quite like Pete Dunne.
Look at this, Dirty Dom to the save.
Friend in need is a friend indeed.
It's like Dirty Dom wandered into the wrong cell block.
Simply switched places at the wrong time.
4 fists at the same time. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as clubbering. Look at Bate now, rights and lefts.
The Bate is taking on both of them.
JD McDonough like a heavy bag. And around
time to go spinning. I'm glad they don't count these like they used to as dollars.
Oh, McDonough from behind. McDonough had a fistful of Bates' trunks, but to no avail.
And spin.
And now JD going for the same tour de force as Dirty Dom did moments ago.
With a much, much nastier landing. The problem
back-to-back spin, Tyler Bates
can't make the cover.
Unfortunately for McDonough, Pete Dunne knows exactly where JD is.
Wow.
Top bins. Boom. See, I learned.
Oh, good Lord. 1, 2.
And Mysterio at the last
Dirty Dom saves the match, one again.
Preserving this matchup for the Judgment Day.
Well, that is what Dominic Mysterio does better than anybody, putting his body on the line for the furtherment of the goals of the Judgment Day, but it might be for nothing. Cleared out of dodge.
Keep your eyes on McDonough, who just kicked the kneecap.
Oh.
Shoulders down.
Flipping too hard.
JD
Wow.
was looking for the devil inside. And
Ooh, shit.
flip.
JD going for the headbutt, caught by that forearm to the jaw.
German suplex attempt. Dunne able to land on his feet.
Oh boy.
Standing
Spanish fly, nice.
Dunne is done. No.
Two technicians going
Wow.
counter for counter. This deep into a matchup after the beatings they've already taken.
Now at this point, I assure you that Balor and
standing
Priest are looking
Spanish
on, grinning
fly.
ear to ear, realizing their challengers
Moonsault. Oh, sweet God.
were at least crash landing for JD McDonough across the knees of the bruiserweight.
But once again from McDonough, what an equalizer that has proved to be for him.
6-1-9, nice.
Behind the referee's back, and it's there for the taking now for Judgment Day.
This has been a seesaw battle. Neither team able to sustain much of an advantage. Oh no! Snapping the fingers of McDonough.
Double Tyler driver.
Double Tyler driver. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And the win. Here are your winners.
I think Tyler Bates undefeated as well since he came to the main roster.
It certainly was not easy, but Dunn and Bate have got to have confidence on their side. And there we see Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the men who will battle Bate and Dunn tomorrow at Elimination Chamber.
Looking far from impressed with the victors tonight.
Priest like a one-man wrecking crew.
So big and powerful, got the reach advantage. But these English boys are going to keep fighting.
Here we go.
Bate and Dunn bringing the fight to JD and Dominic.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, tonight,
They're not going to play dumb.
Pete
Nice.
Dunne and Tyler Bate appear to be at least one step ahead of the Judgment Day. What a great tag team match we just saw, but I want to switch focus to the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Seth freaking Rollins. And I know Seth will be up wide awake tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. as he watches every second of the men's Elimination Chamber.
He'll be there. What do you mean?
In the men's Elimination Chamber match, the stage is set for a brutal showdown. 6 superstars will clash for the right to face Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.
Of course, they all want to win, but there's only one superstar that
is
needs to win.
Warrior.
The savior of WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre. Your future world champion.
This is the Kevin
Hey.
Owens Show.
At Elimination Chamber, I will find anyone and everyone.
I will destroy everybody else and reign supreme.
Bobby Lashley.
And then WrestleMania will be all mine.
I am the Maverick, the greatest United States champ in history.
I'm gonna win the Elimination Chamber. I will rematch Seth Rollins and become the World Heavyweight Champion. Logan Paul, double champ.
Let me talk to you.
Got 5 other guys walking into Elimination Chamber, all gonna get dropped. Each one of them get dropped on their head because that's the only way it can go down. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
I will be in the ring with 5 victims of the 3 most
Randy
destructive
Orton.
murders in sports entertainment. RKO.
In Perth, Australia, the WrestleMania landscape will take shape. Who will stand tall at Elimination Chamber?
I'm truly going to say that it's Randy. But
Well, tonight, less than 24 hours before stepping inside of the Elimination Chamber, looking to make their WrestleMania dreams come true, the megastar LA Knight goes one-on-one with an extremely motivated and malicious Drew McIntyre.
Look at us. Yeah, look at us. Look at him. Yeah, you look good. Hey, look at you. Oh, come on. The goal? Yeah. Now we all look good. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Like that? Are you?
are you just standing here looking at yourselves?
Yes. We're looking at each
That's
other.
what a hobby you guys have. Hey, look. Anyway, before I feel gross just being near you. I just want to say, I really, truly hope you find a way to bring those brass knuckles to Australia, because I would love to use them to punch you in the face again in the chamber. Actually, if I'm hoping for anything, I hope you get caught trying to bring the brass knuckles to Australia and then they send you back, but either one will do. I'll see you there. Maybe. Where's your shirt?
Man, look at him. Why didn't we just jump him? Oh, you want us to? Oh, we could have. He was right there. We could have just jumped him. We didn't know. No, it's too late now.
Oh. Was that Kevin Owens?
Yeah, it was Kevin Owens.
I never liked that guy.
Yeah, we hate Kevin Owens.
Oh, today's your lucky day. Me? Tribal Chief wants to talk to you.
Me?
Now. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. You know,
Tribal Chief.
I want to talk to you about a Tribal Chief.
Yeah, me too. I mean, look at us.
Look at us, bro. You. Hey.
The Street Profit going against the Arthur the Pain.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming to the ring by Bigpattys and the almighty Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins, the Street
Profits.
Dawkins and Ford with a chance to settle a long-standing score.
Oh, B-Fab.
Final testament. As we see the Almighty and B-Fab there to lend their support. These two factions have been at one another for several weeks. It comes to a head in tag team action next on Friday Night SmackDown.
B-Fab is a good addition to the Almighty Street Profits, just for the simple fact of Karrion Kross has Scarlet. They got the Fanatic event. They got Superstore. This WrestleMania is going fast. Does anyone truly think that we could see Karrion Kross cost Bobby Lashley his entrance into the Elimination Chamber? The one trill feel, it's the Almighty Prophet. Yeah, Almighty Prophets, it needs to be something. They need to have their name established. Because we got Final Testament. And we need to have them have a name for it to work. At this rate. Because right now it's just Bobby Lashley and the Street Profit. Just like Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne. They're supposed to be the New Catch Republic, I think is what it said they were going to be. It's a great name. They didn't introduce it tonight. So I don't know when we're going to officially see it. 7 votes for LA Knight tonight. I do believe LA Knight is going to run away with the vote. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet on the community tab, we had a post about which tag team was the most dominant. It consisted of the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and Matt and
Top-ranked
Jeff Hardy.
Yukon is on a mission to repeat as national champion. Now they'll take on Big East rival Villanova,
So
who
far
has their
with 30
sights set
votes,
on a major upset.
the Hardys are
Coverage
taking
begins
off.
tomorrow at 7 Eastern, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. That's Dakota Kai.
Oh, Dakota Kai.
Not sure what happened, but it appears that
Oh, she
Dakota
probably got
is in need of
attacked
some
by,
medical attention. We'll try and keep you updated on her condition.
Yeah, they probably attacked her backstage. The Kabuki Warriors.
Elimination Chamber is sponsored by Credit One Bank. Get cashback rewards and
I
live large.
tweeted that and tagged it. Yeah, I mean,
I have a feeling, Wade, that we are not about to see much of a tag team classic, more of a Donnybrook
they
full-blown
need
throwdown.
that name.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for the Street Profits to right some wrongs in their mind tonight. They've been attacked numerous times by this unit, and it needs to end tonight.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Paul Ellery, Sterling, and Karrion Kross, representing the Final Testament at a combined weight of 618 pounds. Akem Resort, the Authors of
They said all through the page to the AOP.
You remember as well as I do,
Nice.
last week when Akam and Razor fired a warning shot across the entire WWE universe.
Yeah, it felt a lot more than simply a warning shot. That was a statement that said, get out of our
That was a
way or
huge
you will
thing.
be crushed. Now I know this
It needs to be used
only
correctly this
too
time.
well. They're not going to take that kind of thing lying down. The abuse they have suffered over the past couple of months, thanks to this unit put together by Karrion Kross, is a big problem that needs to be solved this evening.
Official Charles Robinson will certainly have his hands full in this one. And it looks as though Montez Ford going to start things off for the Street
Oh,
Profits.
this is not going to be a squash match for sure.
Both of these groups really have similar stated aims. It is a dog-eat-dog world, but if you want to be the preeminent group, the preeminent unit in WWE, you have to destroy all rivals.
That's what Ford's looking to do, coming out of the gate strong with a series of drop kicks, but to no
The only
effect.
issue is
Here
you
come
can
the
voice
Authors of Pain.
Here's the problem. What a hot start from Montez Ford. Against
You can
almost anyone
voice
on the roster,
Almighty
the Street
Profits all day long,
absolutely have
but
the
it will
upper
not
hand
get
now.
pushed
But
like the
AOP
We
just
Want Cody.
ate that for breakfast.
See Rizar, former professional mixed martial artist, just an absolute brute of a man. And
There we
Angelo
go. Didn't
Dawkins,
take him
who is
down.
generally considered the powerhouse of
There
the
we
Street
go.
Profits. Needing a little extra assistance from Ford.
There we go. Good,
Cover here
good
by
tandem
Dawkins.
offense.
Yeah, it seems absolutely correct that Dawkins is the equalizer. Take a look at this nice offense put together by the Street Profits, but immediately you see AOP using that massive power to their advantage.
Dawkins is the more of the heavyweight. So we're gonna see how he stands up against
Force. Authors of
AOP.
Pain aren't looking for style points. They're looking for victories and paychecks.
Here's the thing, you get a couple of big lads like AOP, and you know they're going
to
to
the
be
middle.
problems even if they have no skills whatsoever. The problem with AOP is
I dumped them both.
that too. There is no weakness.
We're flying,
Dawkins
Dawkins.
knows what he is dealing with, looking to take it high risk.
Nice.
Angelo Dawkins taking out the Authors of Pain. Can the AOP get back in this?
Cleared it with ease. I mean, honestly, that surprised me. And I guess Angelo Dawkins has been doing a lot of work, because I know before he used to have a lot of trouble doing that. So glad to see that he is continuing to build his arsenal for his in-ring abilities and not letting it just stop him at what he could do. One thrill, Phil. How you feel about the Street Profits? I could see if they continue to build with AOP and Karrion Kross, we could see a mixed tag, an eight-man mixed tag. I don't know how they would name it. But it would, you could add that at WrestleMania. Karrion Kross, AOP, and Scarlett versus Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, and B-Fab. I've been behind them since day one. You talking about AOP or the Street Profits?
Payne now once again in control over the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford have pulled out a few new tricks, Wade, that we may not normally see from them, realizing the threat posed by the AOP.
You need to use something different against this AOP unit who are really living up to their names right now, but quite simply, everything that has been thrown at these two mammoths has just bounced off them.
Right now, Rezar doing his best to twist Montez's skull clean off the rest of his anatomy.
There's a pensive face on the almighty Bobby Lashley, who knows how much his two guys are in trouble.
Bobby Lashley has put his heart and soul into helping the Street Profits get where they want to. With, let's be honest, minimal result to this point. Cover here by Akam.
Yeah, I will say this, Corey, there were great results at first. That was until the final testament and AOP arrived on the scene. That was like the Street Profits of Bobby Lashley hitting a brick wall.
To this point, neither Lashley nor the Profits have had an answer for said brick wall.
There might be no answer. That's the problem with AOP.
AOP is in strong control of the match. Street Profits and low card.
The brains on the outside. Talking about Paul Ellering, a man who's considered by many to be one of the greatest managers in the history of this business. A man who was pretty responsible for none other than the Legion of Doom.
Very low prime time. I don't know. I don't think they're a low prime time.
Overthrowing the system in WWE, and it seems to be going exactly to plan.
I mean, prime time was once a once-in-a-lifetime style tag team, but also was doing that very creative aspect of WWE. But I do believe they have a lot more.
Fab comes into play for Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
They have a lot more they could be doing.
Act is something of a neutralizer. Right now, Montez Ford needs to find a way out of that deep front facelock and manages to do so. Montez with a right hand rocks the jaw of Akam.
That's off to Montez. I was beginning to right.
Missed a step up in Zaguri.
Still throwing, still slugging away, but perhaps for nothing.
Nope.
Ring shaking impact. Rezar shoulder first into the post.
Razor's down. Montez is down. Dawkins is looking for a hot tag. Oh, he got it.
Here comes Angelo Dawkins.
Freshest man in the matchup, and it shows.
Nice.
This isn't my Dawkins.
I'm telling you, Dawkins has gotten so much better.
Takes down Akam. This might have been the spark the
Going for the
Street
splash.
Profits needed.
Spinning splash. One. Step up into the girl. Let's go.
Is at his absolute best in a dogfight. That's what you're in tonight, pal.
Let's go. 1, 2.
And Akam stays alive.
Good kick out. Good kick out.
You can almost see Angelo Dawkins trying to solve AOP, trying to figure out Akam in real time.
Hatred in the
Look at him,
eyes.
picking him up with
Treatment
ease.
he's received from AOP over the preceding couple of months. Time to get even.
Oh, what a boot.
There might be no way
That
back
boot
if
just
that
ended it.
I don't know if that was even, but that was a size 15 right in the face of Angelo Dawkins, and that could be the beginning of the end.
Ow.
That's got to do it.
1,
The final
2.
chapter.
Montez Ford saved
And
it.
Montez Ford keeps it alive.
Desperation dive from Montez, who ain't letting this one
Oh,
go
good
easy,
Lord.
but he might be
Dropped him directly on the
Is
floor.
Montez just prolonging the inevitable? The inevitable destruction of the Street Profits at the hands of Razor and Akam, the authors of pain.
600 pounds of unbridled rage.
Oh, nope. Dawkins once again is fighting back.
Or indeed Montez Ford.
This is,
boy.
I'm gonna be
Don't
honest,
fly.
this is just nuts.
Nice spine hurts, just locking it up from Dawkins.
From the heavens.
Oh.
Super blockbuster by the Profits. Covered
1,
by Ford.
2.
And Razor
Razor
keeps the match
was gonna
alive
either
again.
get there or Akam was gonna kick out.
As Razor has ever had to be, because this match was completely over had he not broken that one up.
I agree. I think Razor
Oh, there's
may
a
be
top.
running
There
on
we
the
go.
instinct alone right now. Montez Ford solo in the ring with Akam
The
of
Montez
AOP.
himself from
Montez is
Chicago.
jelly-legged at this point,
Ow.
but still
nope.
swinging.
Ford escapes out the back door.
Ow, step up into the girl. Let's go, Montez.
Curry dropping the big man.
Got to see that huge splash.
Montez about to do what he does best, a little message.
Yep, there we go.
Notice Scarlett had the official distracted, which allowed Karrion Kross to strike.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
It's breaking down now. Bobby took care of Karrion. B-Fab took care of Scarlett.
The Almighty bringing the fight to Karrion Kross of the Final Testament.
Gonna bounce him off the damn. Nope. There we go. Oh,
Kross just
that arm ain't gonna be worth a damn come Elimination Chamber.
Lashley into the ring post, and now with a steel chair.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Lashley's going to compete in the Elimination Chamber tomorrow.
Lashley might have a broken arm.
There's a lot of things getting broken out here tonight, thanks to this Final Testament.
There we go.
That's exactly what the Final Testament has set out to do. Change the game.
1,
Tell
2,
the story
3.
on their terms. What a win for AOP.
Winners, the authors of pain.
Well, the forecast called for chaos, and man, did Mother Nature deliver.
Wow, some of the
AOP is dominant once again.
in WWE, but the story
We like to see it. We like to see it. Oh.
have caused real problems.
Now we'll actually see how that shoulder is tomorrow.
Elimination Chamber and the Street Profits continued success here on SmackDown. There is a storm in the form of the Final Testament.
Now it's time.
Maybe the Almighty who should be saying some prayers, hoping that in any condition to compete tomorrow in the Elimination Chamber.
And
What
see, her
happened?
leg was already healed.
It was damage control, right? They jumped me in the locker room. I should have known this was gonna happen, dude. And they're just using you to get through to me. This is because of me. It's not your fault, okay? Look, if I was you, I wouldn't have trusted me either, right? And after everything you've done for me,
It is just a play too.
No, dude, it's fine. I should have been there, and I promise they're not gonna get away with this. I promise. Hey, I mean what I said, okay? I've got your back. All right, and if that means I need to earn your trust back, then so be it, okay? Okay. Hey, you and I, we're gonna make them pay, okay? All right.
Oh,
Well,
what the-
tension certainly building between Bailey, Dakota, and Damage
They
Control.
will cost
Still to
them the
come.
tag title.
These two men look to build momentum just hours
That
before the men's
happens
Elimination Chamber match
tomorrow,
as
boy,
LA
that's a move
Knight
on.
faces Drew McIntyre in our main event tonight.
I don't know if NXT needs a breakaway. I think it's been a huge add-on for them, and there's a lot of great talent down there. It's just they need to get out of Performance Center. They need to do like smaller, like house shows, per se. I mean, if Ring of Honor can do it, I think NXT could. So, but we have exactly an hour until our kickoff show does start. One thrill feel. We're gonna be live with our panel discussing the Elimination Chamber, the matches that are gonna be on it. So, gonna be looking forward to getting everyone's opinion on the Elimination Chamber, seeing how they all feel going into it. And then also tomorrow, don't know how many of you do know, the Kabuki Warriors are going to be defending their women's tag team championship against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. That got announced last night, and then Adam Pearce done a reveal for it on X today, so it has officially been made official. Say that 3 times fast. We're still got the Bloodline and Grayson Waller say. Get to see what Roman is have Grayson Waller do.
Tomorrow it's the Elimination Chamber with some special start times. If you're in Perth, the event starts at 6 p.m. local time, Saturday night, 5 a.m. Eastern here in the States, 2 a.m. on the West
It's only a
Coast.
30-hour
Stay
flight.
up late or get up early, but do not miss the Elimination Chamber. And there you see beautiful Optus
The only issue
Stadium,
is if we
which will
left
be
now,
rocking in just
we'd
a
be in
few
the
hours
future
from
by the
now.
time we got
And
there.
earlier this week, Mammy herself got a sneak peek inside Optus Stadium and the menacing chamber structure. And it was earlier today we had the huge Elimination Chamber press event. The WWE Universe came out in full force, covering the first WWE Premium Live event from Perth. Attention certainly rose between Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley and the irresistible force Nia Jax before their clash for the championship tomorrow.
How about a preview of a Riptide?
That was wild.
Who will punch their ticket to WrestleMania 40? We'll find out at the Elimination Chamber.
Here we go.
And I told Jay, the bloodline don't need you. We are doing just fine. We was on top. We still on top, but we are doing it.
My tribal chief? This is Grayson Waller.
Move. Sit. I want to tell you something. But it's for your ears only.
We will all be walking on a dream as we witness the biggest Grayson Waller effect of all time with very special guest, the American
How do we feel about 2K24? 2K24, for us, it looks like they really listen to what people wanted to be added to this. Just because a lot of people like casket matches. We wanted to see an ambulance match. You got the special guest ref back. I enjoy the My Universe. We will be restarting and rebringing back in Universe for WWE 2K24 after we finish the WrestleMania moments. But I think it's great so far. I've been staying up to date with everything on that. The roster reveal was jam-packed. So far, I don't see anything they could add as DLC. They added everything you want. They're gonna have to add. I don't know if Punk was on there. I might have looked it. We need Andrade, Naomi. So until I get into it, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, or no, 7 out of 10.
Elimination Chamber match. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul, the winner. The big prize, they get Seth freaking Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, at WrestleMania 40.
It's time for the main event.
Where there is one match to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight with an opportunity of a lifetime tomorrow in Perth, inside of the Elimination Chamber, but tensions have just gotten too high between LA Knight and the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Both men will step inside of the chamber tomorrow, but tonight they collide one-on-one on SmackDown.
So, with that being said, we do, like I said, have our open poll currently. More of an old school rating own brand. So creative ref is cool. Yeah, I remember back on like SmackDown versus Raw, you could do some crazy stuff. So, and then back then I didn't really deep dive it either. I was young, just playing the game to play the game. But we are gonna be doing, and we'll probably get that open up Monday. Let me see what Monday's date. Yep, Monday, which will give it a week. We're gonna be getting open a poll for the wrestling community, for the Kraken universe. What all superstars y'all would like to be seen in the early beginnings?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of ice on me. Don't stand too close, cause you don't if you say that you might know me. It's a whole lot of ice on me.
I know.
Don't stand too close, cause you don't if you say that you might know me. It's a whole lot of ice, homie.
Tonight only, on the road to WrestleMania. Save 25% off site-wide.
All right, chat. Let's go. Oh, next Friday.
Chamber looming, there is still plenty to look forward to next week.
Bailey and Dakota Kai versus the Kabuki Warriors.
How about this? Will they be tag team champions? That remains to be seen. But we know the Kabuki Warriors will be.
So we'll actually see Dakota Kai in action for the first time since
Dakota Kai, it's like witnessing
her
damage
walking
control
guy injured.
exploding before our very eyes.
And there are big problems in the world of lucha libre. The
Oh, it's a
philosophical
street fight.
differences between
Carlito
the
and
LWO
Santos
and
Escobar.
Legado del Fantasma come to a head as Carlito squares off against Santos Escobar in a street fight next week on SmackDown.
Hey, Bobby, let's get some ice on it.
I'm good.
He's fine. He's fine. Thank you.
Good.
I'll pray for you.
Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. and the megastar LA Knight with an intense look in his eyes. And Wade, he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, for once, I fear the megastar may have bitten off a little more than he can chew with his opponent tonight, who is spoiling for a fight.
If for Drew McIntyre and LA Knight get them slapping each other around and then hop on a jet and fly to Australia in 15 hours, they're in Australia. It's 30 hours from anywhere in the United States to Australia.
And his opponent from Scotland, weighing in at 275
Because flying does not count for road distance.
McIntyre!
A bird flies twice as fast as a car
Man who proclaimed himself the savior of WrestleMania. But Drew has a little more work to do before reaching the showcase of the Immortals. Just like LA Knight, McIntyre will step inside of the Elimination Chamber in hopes of emerging victorious and challenging Seth freaking Rollins at the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
McIntyre has just been an emotional wreck.
I think when you fly, you have to go like the jet
sacrifices he's had to make over the past 16 years in pursuit of being the top name in the industry, pushing family.
No, when I
to
went
the
from
back
Pennsylvania to
burner,
Texas,
doesn't
we
feel
went straight over.
he's ever had the payoff that he is due. Yes, he's won world championships before, but in front of the COVID no crowd era. That changes this year when McIntyre wins the Elimination Chamber and wins the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.
Did you just? I was gonna say.
Oh, sweet God! It's this guy. What does the Maverick want?
Well, we know that the United States champion never misses an opportunity to go viral. But the night before stepping into the Elimination Chamber for the first time,
Logan DePaul.
You know, Logan.
I hope he gets acquainted.
What's he doing out here now?
Corey even, but he's heading our way. And there just so happens to be a seat right here. Please take a seat. Well, the Mavericks joining us.
Certainly an unexpected
Here we
surprise.
go.
And welcome, Logan.
Thank you, boys. Glad to be here. Glad to watch these Warriors at work.
You're a great
Anyone that's followed LA Knight and Drew McIntyre's career building up to where they're currently at, they used to be a tag team on other
So, Logan,
brands.
is it safe to assume that you're out here scouting the competition the night before you step inside of the dreaded Elimination Chamber?
That's absolutely.
Oh dear, we've lost him already.
And then Logan sucks chance of running wild. This man's been jumped up on the barricade.
And now you got LA Knight teeing off on the raging Drew McIntyre.
Great news, we've got the Maverick.
Ow! Woo! Shit, what a chop.
Logan ahead of the Elimination Chamber, the most punishing match in the WWE schedule.
Flying clothesline off the middle rope.
Lots of apprehension. I have to be honest with you. These are some athletes I'm going into the ring with. Normally I'm pretty cocky.
Well, LA Knight's an 88. Drew McIntyre's an 89.
Pecs like that, you gotta be careful.
Well, let's take a look at this field, Logan. You got Randy Orton, you got LA Knight and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley,
Yeah.
yourself, and someone
Bumping
you know
on
fairly
mud
well,
hole in his
Kevin
ass.
Owens.
Yeah, you know, Kevin is the one I'm not too concerned about. Already had the victory.
Yeah.
But these guys, I'm dealing with a couple animals here.
No doubt about it. Certainly
I went for a blunt force trauma
our United
quick.
States champion, and look at the power of Drew McIntyre. LA Knight escapes,
One.
shoulders down.
Quick hold up. Nothing out of it.
Oh,
God almighty, what a glass. Oh my God.
I gotta ask you, you're an expert
Damn
at
near
a
could have
hell
popped
of
his
a
damn
lot of
eye.
things, one of which, however, is making
Yeah,
enemies. Any
that was one of
concerns
the
about
biggest.
facing a growing crowd of haters inside the Elimination
Hey,
Chamber?
something I'm not used to, man. It's all
I know you
fuel.
couldn't
It's all
hear it.
fuel.
Yeah.
What are you looking
Yeah.
at, Drew?
What is he about to
Looking at
do?
Drew?
Yeah, over the top.
Hesitation cost McIntyre in a big, big way.
Taking your eye off the ball.
Gonna
it's
line it
something
up
usually done inside
and
the
clothesline.
Elimination Chamber, and these could be the consequences.
I'm hoping we see Logan Paul do
Control
something
this one for the
crazy.
moment. Now, Logan, I know a great magician never reveals their tricks, but are you willing to shed any light on your strategy when you step into the chamber?
I'm willing to do anything to win, Corey.
Fair enough. Bold blanket statement.
It's been a highly successful strategy for Logan Paul during his tenure in WWE thus far, and it may well continue tomorrow night, tomorrow morning even, in the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
What is he doing here?
Who the hell is out there now? Oh, look, it's Kevin Owens.
This would be the aforementioned Kevin Owens. Well, as luck would have it, we've got another headset right here at ringside. Let's.
Oh my God, I cannot stand.
We usually have pros that
Oh, hey, this could be bad.
Oh, thank God. We ain't seen something like this in a while.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was ruthless.
LA Knight in bad shape. KO is here. Logan Paul's here. What could possibly go wrong?
I think the commentary team for tomorrow is Michael Cole. No, Packfee. Holy shit, that's running words together. McAfee is not doing any PLEs at the moment, but I think it's gonna be him and Corey Graves. McAfee, Jesus, that's like PA, and then I took off the M, and then CA. How the fuck you spell his last name? FBE. Mac, MAC. Yeah. Either way, McAfee is not going to be there. Unless he's a surprise entrant in the Elimination. Well, I mean, Bobby Lashley tonight took a chair shot to the arm and now it's taped. Diced. It's not. I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. I'll do it. We go.
Elimination Chamber appetizer on the menu tonight. LA Knight one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Two of the 6 men who tomorrow in Perth, Australia will step inside of the Elimination Chamber with an opportunity to head to WrestleMania and challenge Seth freaking Rollins. We are joined at ringside by Kevin Owens and Logan Paul, the United States champion.
Yeah.
Sir.
I don't know the technique. Can you lower the volume of my
Oh,
You're killing me.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've had 2 hours of this.
Oh, you're not.
1,
I get it.
2.
You got way louder in my ears.
Kevin Owens whining.
Yeah, we had professionals. I think they quit during the show. I haven't seen anybody out here to
We almost
technique
definitely gonna see him all out here tonight.
It says cough. Is it? I press
in case you cough.
Tensions are rising in ring. Tensions starting to rise at our desk too. I'll be a gentleman here. KO. This is a professional desk. Can I request? It's a Hail Mary. You keep your fist to yourself tonight.
He said, keep
Despite
your
our
fist
guest who you
to
have had
yourself.
tensions with in the past.
Well, our guest.
For you?
He's the guest.
For you?
He's the guest.
I'm gonna stay on this. I wish I was sitting next to you. No, nothing against Corey. But not you. I don't want to sit next to you. Don't worry. Why would I? Debatable. At best.
Debatable. This, Corey.
Chops going back. Woo.
I got the moral victory, and I knocked you. Well,
Whoa!
Hey, remember when you were laying on this table, but it was destroyed. You remember it? I remember it.
For those of you keeping score at home, Drew McIntyre in complete control now, just maliciously
Look at the
attacking.
Stomp to the head.
Disrespect, putting his head against the mat
Jump
like that.
straight
And he stomped it.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, this may well be waiting for you both inside the Elimination Chamber tomorrow morning. This is an angry Scotsman with a mission to get himself back to the main event of WrestleMania.
And far be it from me to stir up controversy, Kevin, but a few moments ago, Logan said he was not
Another
concerned
chop
with you inside of the chamber
on the way.
because he's beaten you in the past. Yet you
That
have
one wasn't
competed
as strong.
inside of the Elimination Chamber,
I have.
whereas Logan has not.
You know, I can't remember
They
how
are
many.
still
I can't
arguing
remember if it's only
outside.
it's one or two, which I think is a testament to how dangerous the chamber can be. You see where I'm going with this? You know, he has no idea.
Let me ask you, KO, is there a danger that you're going to be so focused on your beef with Logan Paul in the Elimination
LA Knight
Chamber?
is currently in control of the match finally yet
Well,
again.
luckily, I don't really like anyone in that match except for Randy Orton. But, you know, if I have to, I'll stun Randy Orton. I'll do whatever I need to win. But, you know,
Yeah.
I don't care for LA Knight or Drew McIntyre
Yeah.
or Bobby Lashley or
Yeah. Yeah.
help me out.
Yeah.
Yourself?
God,
Oh,
man.
okay, I had everybody. Anywhere, you know, I don't care for them more than I care for Logan, so it's all good.
KO at his pugnacious best, but right
Pugnacious?
now, he get great word.
I haven't heard myself referred to that in so long.
LA Knight's getting ahead of steam. Good clothesline.
Flattening the 208-pound
Wow, quick DDT, going for a quick pin. Probably gonna count 2.5. Yeah, 2 1/4, but we'll take the half.
You know what? I live my life very happily not liking anything.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does, actually. I love not liking anything.
Not liking things brings Kevin joy.
It's a
So
very
Logan
simple,
Paul and Kevin
so
Owens are
simple.
fighting, arguing over
I
not
don't
liking.
understand that reference because I don't live on YouTube and social media. I am 39.
Going for a
and I
blunt
look
force
like
trauma?
I'm
Out,
36.
nope.
Oh, right behind the neck.
Regular Benjamin Button over
Thank
here.
you.
McIntyre showed wear and tear from the beating he's
I think Drew
received from
McIntyre
LA
just
Knight,
realized
but
anybody's out
crucially
there.
on his feet.
Whoa, see that?
Freakish.
Slingshot over the top.
Freakish athleticism possessed by the Scottish Warrior.
He looks possessed a little bit.
Well, tomorrow, you will be staring in the eyes of Drew McIntyre inside the Elimination Chamber.
There we go.
Oh,
You freaked me out earlier when you said tomorrow morning.
Athleticism. Ow.
Big time superplex. You see the way you leapt to
1, 2. That was closer to a 3. There we
Okay,
go.
thank you.
McIntyre knocked loopy by that superplex, perfectly executed by LA Knight, but not enough to score the victory here. This match continuing despite this crash landing.
Knocked loopy by the leaping superplex.
Look at the leg, nearly ended it in the favor of LA Knight, but again, the megastar has McIntyre hooked.
I think his back went out on him there. Future Shock
Future
DDT.
Shock DDT. McIntyre unable to capitalize, otherwise this might be over.
Sluggish
Might be setting him up for a
McIntyre has
Claymore.
that look
Here we
in
go.
his eye, and things are about to go south for the megastar.
Cue the countdown.
3, 2, 1. Miss. I swing and I miss.
Got very lucky though. Because not only did he almost get knocked out.
He's gonna throw him into Kevin Owens.
Oh, there we go.
Almost had his ankles broken.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Affirmative. See what I'm doing?
Very clever.
Yeah.
We're saying affirmative. Yeah.
McIntyre completely glassy.
Affirmative. Kevin Owens.
He destroyed the
Ridiculous.
thing. The SmackDown thing. Whoa.
Focus on your match. Don't talk to me.
Oh!
Very difficult to focus on anything when the Maverick Logan Paul.
There it is. Here we go.
Going into meltdown.
This is how you get everybody involved.
A matter of time.
We should have seen this, Wade. You and I have been doing this long enough to know better.
And a disqualification
Force the disqualification.
into Logan Paul. Good Lord, I think he went with that one a little harder than we normally would see. We're missing Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton. I need to see some stunners, some RKOs. Not a future shock DDT. Fuck that. Give him a blunt force trauma. There it is.
By night. Here comes the Almighty.
Good God. A spear.
Showing the wounds of war on that right elbow.
There you go. He kicked him in that arm. A stunner. Yeah. A spear.
This is madness. These five
Where's that
men
slithering snake at?
will all step inside of the Elimination Chamber. We are going.
He's behind him. There he is. Oh, Claymore. Shit. Randy said, I ain't coming back. He said, I'm staying.
Simply do not have enough eyes to stay safe.
Perth, Australia, buckle up. Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m.
There he is. He's behind him. Oh, that's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. That will be your winner.
The sixth
Good old Randy Orton.
who will be locked inside of the Elimination Chamber as our road to WrestleMania takes a detour down under. Tonight belongs to the Viper. Who will emerge victorious? Who will challenge Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania? We'll find out tomorrow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and get prepared for our kickoff show event, our panel analyst. We will be back momentarily. Of course, as always, we appreciate all the wrestling fans that have came and hung out with us so far. Showing in public, it might change your day if you just give them a smile.